And for more on this, we're delighted to be joined over the telephone by Dr. Mohamed Ezaby, the Professor of International Relations. Dr. Mohamed, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for your time. Let's start, of course, with the latest military developments in the war between the United States and Iran. Today, several attacks as well were reported in several Gulf countries. How do you see these recent escalations, Doctor?
Well, in the past 24 hours, Israeli airstrikes have reportedly targeted major oil storage facilities and the military infrastructure near Tehran, sending thick smoke across parts of the Iranian capital. These strikes are part of the borders campaign that analysts say is being conducted at an unprecedented operational tempo. Iran, for its part, has continued sending missiles and drones attacks against Israeli territory and against regional sites linked to USA military presence. Iranian strikes have also hit targets in the Gulf, including infrastructure in Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates, and other neighboring states, raising fears that the war could spread across the entire region.
Now, what are some of the, strategic objectives, in your opinion, Doctor, that the United States are pursuing with their current conflict with Iran? We just saw U.S. President Donald Trump saying yesterday he has no interest in negotiating with Iran and he will continue till there is no regime in Iran.
Well, from the beginning, we know that this campaign made for changing the government system in Iran. They always said that this is a terrorist government system. It's not safe for Israeli safety, and they made this war to change the government system to save the security of Israel. Anyway, by other ways, we can say in that this campaign is to put the United States' hand on the Iranian oil, especially after the difficulties that United States faces from oil of Venezuela.
Yes, indeed. Now, Dr. Mohamed, of course, there is more to this war than just meets the eye or the regional security, but now, of course, more countries are being affected with the closure of the Strait of Hormuz and the disruptions in this very vital waterway. We're seeing China, Russia, and other European countries also being affected as a result of this war. How do you see the greater impact of this war, sir?
We can say that Russia and China will not be involved in this war by any way. Just will make media statements for supporting Iran. Not more. They will not want to face United States now. Especially Russia have agreed problems with Ukraine. China have a problem with Taiwan, so no countries will be involved.
But Dr. Mohamed, China is being affected economically as a result of the disruptions of shipments as well.
Yes, China is taking 30% of Iranian oil for its companies, factories. So this war affected China economically, and China just need to stop this war for her economic. Not they will not be involved in this war, even what happened next days. But I think that the negotiations between United States and China under the table to try to cease fire, especially after what happened in Hormuz, after stopping oil supplies to European countries and to China. Anyway, this war will end by the end of Ramadan, not more than that. I think that also Israel can't face the cost of this war, can't face the economic crisis in Israel, especially every rocket or every drone sent to Israel costs Israel from 4 million to 15 million to defend against it. So no countries will face that economical crisis, especially for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Now, Dr. Mohamed, what, if any, are there any diplomatic efforts being made to de-escalate the situation, specifically the tensions, to stop the further escalation? We're seeing attacks constantly, even now with Lebanon under full-scale attack by Israel.
Well, diplomatically, international concerns is mounting. European leaders have questioned the legality of the strike and warned that the conflict could undermine international law and destabilize the global security system if it continues to escalate. We saw what Spain said, we saw what all European countries said, and the diplomatic efforts from Egypt, especially His Excellency President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and Dr. Badr Abdel Ati, in his calls with foreign ministers all over the world. They try to put the area in European focus, especially that Europe need oil, so they must make a pressure on Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu to cease fire so soon. All European countries know that they will not take Russian oil,
Yes.
and they need Iranian oil in the next 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Right. Dr. Mohamed, let's talk a bit about some of the humanitarian consequences that have emerged from the ongoing fighting in Iran and the region as a whole. Lots of loss of civilian lives, not just of military personnel.
Well, especially Iran announced that United States hit a school and killed 152 student and teacher. Also, the missiles of Iran attack civilian places, especially like Kuwait airport. It's a civilian place. And by hitting the Arab countries, by hitting, sending missiles and the drones to the Arab countries, Iran lost the sympathies of Arab countries, lost any effort can be done by Arab countries to cease fire, especially all the world supports Arab countries, Gulf countries, in facing Iranian attack. So Iran hit many civilian places in Arab countries and make a lot of civilians injured, and it's against the international law again.
Absolutely right. We'll leave it at that. Dr. Mohamed Ezaby, Professor of International Relations. Many thanks, sir, for your time and your insight and for joining us this afternoon here on Nile TV International. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break, and we'll be back for more. Do stay tuned.